My name is Sanam Sharif, and I am reading my poem, The Emperor Pats His Lips with a Napkin. Given that you are the object of the Emperor's touch, given that you object to his learnt repetition of love, given the abject shame of a body entered by another body's object permanence, given shame's objective, given your maiden name and the object of the game, may everybody know, but nobody object. The Emperor is your maker, and you, his subject of rule, have tried to say it true, only to be subjected to a cruel inheritance in which memory is the subject of a sentence the mind cannot objectify long enough to hold, but holds true enough to subject all touch to this kingdom of touching, this abject poverty of care dressed as care itself. You slept, objectively, in your emperor's bed. The rest is subjective, but it was no rest. About this poem. Poetry has many powers. One of them, for me, is the boundary's ability to usher us into a certain kind of freedom, the way the lines and limits of a basketball court make the game possible. While writing this poem, I came up with the constraint of ending each line with renditions of object and subject, given that these words had been circling my mind with gravity's pull and flight's distance. Working with this boundary as a steady outline helped me fill in the face of what I was trying to see. So here I am, facing it.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another edition of Brown Box. I'm your co-host, Ryan Harsch.
And I'm Chris LeRoy.
And what we do on Brown Box is we pull a record off one of our respective shelves that we love, that we have some history with, and we want to share it with the world. So we're bringing on this program and talk to all you about it. So this edition, my friend Chris here has brought something that he loves. And so what do you got, Chris?
I have one of my buddies here.
Oh.
Sun Ra.
Oh, yes.
Blue Delight album.
Okay.
And it's accompanied with a book my brother got me for Christmas. A wonderful book. Mm-hmm. That's Sun Ra Art on Saturn. Mm-hmm. That is a history of his albums and the artwork of his really early albums in the 60s, I suppose, where he would have band members do covers.
Right.
Hey, you're playing trumpet, do an album cover.
Yeah.
We have 1,000 albums going out this week, so do us a cover. And it's just a wonderful, and I'll flash pictures, insert pictures.
He'd make like editions of 70. I think it was like 70 records.
Yeah.
And then he'd get the white sleeves, and then everybody would kind of make designs. These things sell for thousands now.
Yeah.
At the time, and they'd have all kinds of different designs on them.
Yeah, just crazy, and I'll show them close up. But they're just, it's kind of like the art that would be of that period. A lot of kind of spacey drawings or not, but it sort of captures the spirit of what Sun Ra was all about. He comes from another era. 40s, and he's an arranger, and he's tied to this big band music, and then somewhere along the line, he decides he's from Saturn,
right,
and starts his own big band and starts orchestrating music of the planets, music of the outer worlds, and turns out some of the most wild albums you're ever going to hear.
And prolific.
And just
he's got close to 200 releases or more. That a lot of things jumbled together where you don't know where or when they were recorded.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, of which I have quite a few old Sun Ra albums, and I would listen to them, and they were this weird mashup of kind of traditional jazz and crazy solos at the top, traditional solos over, just free jazz. Very structured things, very unstructured things. And at the heart of it, Sun Ra, who could play, barrel house piano, playing a, whatever new electronic keyboard there would be at the moment, throwing that over the top. The reason I like this particular album, and any Sun Ra album is great to me, because it's just a person and a band that coalesce. There's great members of that band, like the John Gilmore.
John Gilmore, saxophone.
Who, Miles Davis wanted him to come join him. But
Right.
it's like, no, I'm going to stay with Ra.
Coltrane loved John. They said John Gilmore probably influenced the direction Coltrane took.
Absolutely.
later
A
on.
phenomenal soloist, but spent all his time with Sun Ra because he liked the music and he liked the freedom, and they'd all live in this kind of cultish thing in a way.
Yeah.
And he would stick with this Saturn thing in any interview. There'd be a time when he'd drop the thing and say, this is the ploy.
Yeah.
But all the better. And so I have lots of Sun Ra albums I could have brought out. Anything, there's a million titles, a million albums. And there's other one from this era where he does a lot of Disney music. It's like Pink Elephants on Parade and stuff. But again, their version of it. But this one blew the light. Not only was it $6.99 when I bought it. There you go.
Hey, I can say that anymore.
No. But it was a modern recording. A lot of Sun Ra stuff was very, very poorly recorded. And, they would just run things out, and he was sending it from his own company, and it was kind of hit or miss with recording the quality. But this is he's with a label, and they did a wonderful recording of his very strong band. But during this time, he wanted to show his roots essentially, and so he goes back in Blue the Light and does older music, and he's still working his his things, but he'll do Days of Wine and Roses, or he'll do some more traditional standards just to show that this band can do that. And he talks about his choice to kind of dip back into stuff because he just realizes that people didn't know where he came from, and it's not just Saturn. It's this history that he just felt it was important for people to understand the history that his music was steeped in, and it just another Sun Ra album, probably a little more traditional than would be typical. You're going to have a few little spacey things, but some other really traditional jazz, but big band pieces that you realize what a great pianist he is. But all these soloists, they're just top-notch folks. And, they could be just spinning around on the ground honking, and that'd be great. But in here, they're playing this other more traditional solos, and both things sit side by side as great music from this man. So it's in combination with that book, that just all these phases and times and albums and stuff, that all this things rolls together to this one moment.
Hey, new Kellogg's Okays. Note the improvement? They put a bear on the box, which improved it so much, they decided to improve the cereal, too.
Oh, come on, Yogi. Let's be serious about Kellogg's new Okays, okay?
Like the Space Bears say, hey, okay.
Well, first, how nutritious are Kellogg's new Okays? Well, they're made from oats. And of all grains, oats are the richest in proteins. and rich in other bodybuilding essentials, too. In fact, some people consider it their duty to eat oats. Yogi. But now, with a really delicious oat cereal like Kellogg's OKs around, people can have their oats and enjoy them, too. Especially Kellogg's new OKs. For Kellogg's new OKs are crispier... Cripsier and toastier, and therefore tastier than ever. So for the best in oats, get Kellogg's new OKs.
The one with the bear on the box. Suitable for framing.
Space is the place. Space is the place, yes. Space. Space is the place. Space. Space is the place, yes. Space is the place. A place that's really free. A place that's really free. A vast and endless free. A vast and endless free. Space, outer space, outer space. It's a pleasant place. Yes, space, outer space, outer space is a pleasant place. Yes, space is the place. Space is the place. Space is the place, yes. Space is the place. Space is the place.
Space is the place. Space is the place. Yeah, space is the place. Space is the place. Space is the place.
Space
is the place. Yeah, space is the place.
Space is the place.
Space is the place. Space is outer space. Space is the place. Yeah, space is the place. 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 Yeah, space is the place. Space is the place. Space is the place. Space is the place. Yeah, space is the place. Space is the place. Outer space. Space space is space. Outer space, outer space, outer space is a place. Yeah, space is the place. Space is the place. Space is the place. Yeah, space is the place. Space is outer space is a place. Space is space. Outer space is a place. We travel the space ways. Travel the space ways. From planet to planet. Planet to planet. We travel the space ways. We travel the space ways. From planet to planet. From planet to planet. We travel the space ways. We travel the space ways. From planet to planet. From planet to planet. We travel the space ways. 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 We travel the space. We travel the space from planet to planet. From planet to planet. We travel the space ways. We travel the space from planet to planet. From planet to planet. We travel the space ways. We travel the space from planet to planet. From planet to planet. We travel the space ways. We travel the space ways. Planet to planet. From planet to planet. Ba da 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 da. We travel the space ways. Ya da 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 da. We travel the space waves from planet to planet.
Hi, this is Morris, your lo-fi time machine tour guide. Today, Chris tells me he has set the time machine for October of 2018. Monks of Doom were on tour that month and visited the former Cha-Chas in Santa Cruz, known for a long time now as Moe's Alley. It was a Wednesday night, there was video, there was audio, there were monks, there was a big birthday party for one of our good friends, there was a drinking glass solo from another. It was a good time. Versus Montana was the first Monk song to appear on vinyl, and it was the first song of that night's concert. It's also a nice intro to this week's Lo-Fi Lounge episode, so welcome! It's a great introduction to the divine madness of the Monks of Doom. So Chris, please push the big Paisley button, and let's go then now. All right, until we're back at this time, I will see you next time, last time. Yeah, look it up, it's true. Later.
All right, crazy people. All right,
Santa Cruz.
Welcome to the Monks of Doom origin story.
Come along and visit with the Clampett family as they learn the simple pleasures of the hills of Everly. That includes the products of your sponsor of the week, the cereals of Kellogg's, Kellogg's of Battle Creek. K-E-L-L-O double good Kellogg's, best to you.
The eggs chase the bacon and the frying pan and the whining dog pigeons by the steeple bell row and the dogs tip the garbage cans over last night and there's always construction work bothering you in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, with Fridays a funeral and Saturdays the bride. Say's got a pistol on the register side, and the goddamn delivery trucks make too much noise, and we don't get our butter delivered no more. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, real big Mambo's kicking his old greyhound. The kids can't get ice cream 'cause the market burned down, and the newspaper sleeping bags blow down the lane, and the goddamn flatbeds got me bending again. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. Well, there's a couple Filipino girls giggling by the church, and the window is busted 'cause the landlord ain't home. And Butch joined the army, yeah, that's where he's been. And the jackhammer's digging up the sidewalks again. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood.
Okay, go ahead.
It has been said that wherever you go in jazz, Sun Ra has been there and left. The things that he was doing 25 years ago are still having trouble being accepted by some people today. The things that he's doing today may take a few years to become accepted by some others. However, the music you hear tonight just may be the jazz of the future today.
The sky is a sea of darkness when there is no sun. The sky is a sea of darkness when there is no sun to light the way. When there is no sun to light the way, there is no day. There is no day. There's only darkness, eternal sea of darkness. When the world was in darkness, and darkness was ignorance, along came Ra. When the world darkness, and darkness was ignorance. Along came Ra. When the world was in darkness, and darkness was ignorance. Along came Ra. When the world was in darkness, darkness was ignorance. Along came Ra. Some call me Mr. Ra. Some call me Mr. Ra. Others call me Mystery. You can call me Mr. Mystery.
This is the way it goes without saying.